Ready to go now. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. And that's a little bit high. And we're underway here in the home opener. That one's in there. And the count is 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One away. Now the number 2 hitter, Elly De La Cruz.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. That one misses, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs.
1 strike.
Benson under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Will Benson. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch for the out. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength, an ultra-fast arm, and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Ben Rice. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
That's inside. 2 outs, base is empty. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Betts.
Berrios back to work. Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Max Muncy at the dish.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Berrios, in his 9th season, he features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. 1 out, base is empty. That's a hit. Throw over to first.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
That's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
outside. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim. Fires over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
That clips the corner. The Dodgers threatening. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next pitch is outside.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. And it remains 2-2. No score here in the second. Ground ball up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. We head to the bottom of the second. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that is out of play. The pitch.
Ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And he handles it himself for the out. And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Andres Jimenez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And that one almost got him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground right side. Throw on to Freeman. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now in Toronto. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the center fielder, James Outman. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Outman takes his swing, appeal to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Elly De La Cruz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Up and in, ball one. And that is Springer. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He was late there, strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And misses inside. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch misses. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And that's in there at the knees.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 2-2. That's down and in.
Count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one ripped. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
George Springer stands in here, takes ball one low. In the air, right side. Betts on the move. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Will Benson. Ball one, no strikes. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Just missed. And that is Springer. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Max Muncy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Hey.
Jimenez in plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Ben Rice.
Right.
That one ripped, but foul. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Nobody out. Runner at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around third. Relay throw home. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could
swing and a base hit. Bichette comes around to score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Corrals it, and there's 1 down. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Hernandez drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Anthony Santander. On the ground, right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Inside. And that's ball 3. Inside and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him and he hit him. Now the left fielder, Will Benson. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Kirk on third. Santander at second. Springer at first. 2 out of the inning.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back now in Toronto. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Outside low. and that's ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
He's got it, and there's one down. And next for L.A., Tae-Sung Kim. Grounded out his first time. It gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. Fires to second for one, and that's two. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Ripped on a line. And there's a hit. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. And here is Ben Rice. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. Gone! The two-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. New pitcher now, Landon Knack.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it. Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Muncy. And Bichette is retired. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. And that one fouled off. Knack measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there are two down. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. Kirk, the runner at first with 2 gone. That just misses. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that will end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Springer drop step going back. Gone! That ball was crushed. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1. Ohtani at the plate and takes high there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, throws off target as he slides in with a double. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Runner at second, nobody out.
Ball, that's
Outside.
outside.
2-0. Steps on first for the out. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's off
That's
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. One away with a runner at third. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're
Well, that's
definitely
off the
looking to
plate.
do some more damage.
Clips the corner. And now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Here's Mookie now. And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at third. 2 away. Gone. That ball was crushed. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. Here comes Max Muncy. First offering, and it
Outside.
just misses. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just
Ball, that
missed.
pitch is out.
To first,
He's out.
they get the out on Muncy. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. That's ripped to right down the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll
he's
stop at
safe.
first with a single after putting on the brakes. Here's George Springer. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Relay to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy
one ball, 1
changeup
strike.
right there. Just pulled the string.
Next
Ball
one
through.
misses, and a count 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So digging in, Addison Barger. 1 for 3.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the
Dodgers.
lefty in this spot. Anthony Banda.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-1 for
High
him.
leg kick.
And safe. It's a stolen base. And ball 1. 2 outs.
1-1.
And 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses across to first. Inning over. Top of inning number 7. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Berrios back to work. Nasty pitch right there. Strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Springer drifts towards it. And there's 1 down. Hesung Kim digs in now. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Bichette. throw to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike one. That's off the inside corner. And the count even 1-1. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. And it's fouled away. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2 is the count.
In the dirt. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
The other way. Lunges, got it. 2 down, bases empty. And now Alejandro Kirk. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. That ends the inning. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman.
Number 54. Brendan. Little.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Tommy Edman.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Hauls it in for the out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Ohtani up to bat next, lays off for a ball. That's a hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Little over to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Enrique Hernandez. Big spot for him here.
Number 19. Mason.
That one at triple digits.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Andres Gimenez. On the ground, out to short. Zips it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Santander at the plate now. That's ball 1. The next
Ball,
offering
that's
misses.
inside.
Now 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
A changeup missing. Ball 3. Chris,
Ball,
with that
1 strike.
distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball
That's
4,
ball 4.
2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Now
So they
pitching
turn to
for
Lou
Los
Trevino.
Angeles,
And we all know
Number
about his slider.
58.
It's just filthy, man. And
Lou
one of the better ones in the
Trevino.
game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That's an out.
To second, there's one,
He's out.
and that's quick work out of the. Well,
Leading
one-run
off for
game.
Los Angeles,
Mookie
the
Betts
right fielder,
now at the plate.
Betts.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get
Yep,
used to
that ball
it.
went
Just
out.
pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
That's
one
it.
off the
Ball
plate
2.
inside. It's 2-2. The rare K for Mookie. He's 2 outs away. And now it's Max Muncy. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. The batter now
The
will
batter,
be Will
the catcher,
Smith.
Will Smith.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball,
They
1
can
strike.
live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Kirk collects, fires to first. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it. Berrios with his